welcome to episode 7 of our Road to E3 with the Video Game Therapy complete guide of what to expect for E3 2021. How many times have I said that tonight? As you may have guessed, in this episode we're going to be talking about Sega. Sega! God, I love that. Sega! 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 I'm sorry. Once more. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago I was like, Sonic, it's gotta be Sonic. Sonic is gonna be at E3 for sure. It's literally a couple of weeks before Sonic's 30th anniversary, and then boom, out of nowhere, Sega revealed that Sonic would have its own show, Sonic Central, on Friday the 28th of May, where some cool stuff was shown off, Sonic Color, Sonic Rangers. But it dawned on me that this is how they see Sonic now. Sega sees Sonic as its own entity, and Sonic is like they're doing its own thing, right? And if they're ever going to announce Sonic stuff, they're going to do it through these Sonic Centrals. So for that reason, despite the fact that it's Sonic's 30th birthday, I'm going to make my first prediction that Sonic is going to be absent from the Sega E3 2021 showcase. It sounds silly, doesn't it? It sounds silly. I get it. It sounds silly. It's like Mario not being at a Nintendo showcase. But yeah, I'm thinking no Sonic. And I'm sticking with it. Don't at me. So with that in mind, I'm thinking that Sega are going to be using this E3 press conference to focus on other Sega games. So what will those games be? Well, I think we're definitely going to see some Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. This game is launching globally on the 9th of June, so just before E3, and it's the first time we've ever had a Phantasy Star Online game launch in the West. So for Sega, this will be a big deal, and being that it's an MMORPG, well, there's going to be a big push to get people playing it. So for that reason, for me, Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis is an absolute dead cert for E3 2021, and I even think they'll probably have some like E3 related content or drops in the game. It just seems like a thing that you would do, right, if you were trying to market a brand new MMORPG. Little side note, not that I'm trying to plug it, it actually does look fucking wicked, and it's free to play. I'm definitely going to be trying it out. Also, weirdly, the game is launching on PC, Series X, and Xbox One, but there's been no mention of it on PlayStation consoles, and that seems like it'd be a strange move not to include it on Sony's consoles, given their popularity globally, but maybe Xbox snuck in with an exclusivity deal, who knows. Anyway, maybe Sega will address this. Next up, I can't imagine we won't see something from Yakuza. Yakuza is absolutely popping right now. It's definitely the most popular it's ever been, and Sega will be looking to capitalise on that going forward. Now, it's definitely too soon in my opinion to be seeing Yakuza 7, although technically in Japan Yakuza Like a Dragon is Yakuza 7 despite being an entirely different game format. I don't know. Anyway, I do think we're likely to get some DLC announced, most likely for Yakuza Like a Dragon, and we're almost certainly going to get a much closer and more in-depth look at Yakuza Lost Judgment, which is set for release in September of this year. What else? Well, on the Persona front, I think it's unlikely we'll have anything new, if anything at all. Strikers only just came out, but I do think it's about time that we saw some Persona ports to the Switch. Mainly Persona 3 and Persona 4. Fans of the series are dying to get these games on the Switch, and I just think it's a good move for Sega to do so. They ported to PC and expected everyone to pay for it. At least if it's on Switch, it gives people a whole new reason to pay the money. It's Persona games handheld, for God's sake. Just get it done. Sega's kind of a sparse one, really. Like, I can't think of anything huge or mind-blowing that they could announce. I'm trying to rack my brain to think of something that they could announce that would be both mind-blowing and realistic. Obviously, if we were going solely for mind-blowing, the perfect thing for me would be for Sega to release new hardware, a new Sega console. Imagine that. That would be so fucking cool. I would cry, but it's about as realistic as COVID actually being 5G, and it would probably be the worst business move in history. I guess what I'd love to see from Sega right now is the resurrection of some of their stellar back catalogue, especially from the Dreamcast era. Everyone who had a Dreamcast knows it was a brilliant little console, and yeah, it got stomped off the fucking planet by the greatest console ever made, but that doesn't take away from the great titles it had on it, titles that history is beginning to forget. We've seen the Sega Ages collection, which was some of the best Mega Drive games ported over to the Switch. I would absolutely love to see the same thing happen, but with some Saturn and Dreamcast games. Do I think it'll happen? Absolutely not. Especially not before Nintendo themselves port over some more games of theirs from that era, i.e. the N64. But like I said, it's the only thing I can think of that would simultaneously blow my mind and is actually somewhat a realistic possibility. That is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you think I've missed anything from Sega in the comments below. As always, like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, and check back for the next episode where we're going to be talking about 2 companies. We're going to be talking about EA and we're going to be talking about Bandai Namco.